Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. It's Witchy Poo and
Kitty Pie. Or if you ask Fern, Kitty Litter.
Yeah. That was funny.
It was pretty good. I loved it.
All right. Well, you got to check out our post that we just sent out. Wishing you a beautiful day. Witching you a beautiful day from my sewing room. So, yeah, check us out online and find our post. We thought it was quite magical, didn't we?
I always find you magical, Sandy.
Oh, you are too. Oh. All right, everybody. Here we are on a wonderful Tomfoolery Thursday, which happens to be Halloween. So happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
It's marvelous. And I just want to make a couple shout outs to some people who've been following us so diligently on Facebook or YouTube. And we just want to wish you all the best today. So thank you for your likes, your loves, all your comments, and keep them coming. We'll love it. All right. So a quick shout out to Denise B, Tina B, there's Sandy A, Loanne F, Ann L, Mary Z, Ruth C, Glenda I, Nancy C, Helen, she's French. She turned French all of a sudden.
Oh.
Helen O, Michelle G, Chris L, Carol D, Jean J, Pia G. And I'd like to do a little shout out today to our brother people, Lynn and Vanessa.
Aww.
Yeah. Anyways, we will be using a brother machine today, so I thought, well, we'll just do a little shout out to the brother people. Anyways, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I want to tell a joke just before we get started, and then I'm turning the jokes over to Cat.
Kitty Cat.
Kitty Cat here, my little
Perfect.
kitty cat. What kind of skin treatment do ghosts use?
I don't know, Sandy.
Vanishing cream.
Oh, no.
All right, I'm going to hand the jokes over to my cat compadre.
Your counterpart?
My counterpart. There you go. Which is so funny. All right, so yesterday we started doing when I just drove over my broom with the stool. Sorry, my broom got stuck.
Sandy, you're supposed to ride it, not run over it.
Yeah, I had to park it and the closet was full, so I've got it attached to my waist and I'm falling off the stool again. All right, so we started yesterday with the Meow-Gical Night Placemat panel.
Top camera.
Okay, top camera's coming. Here it comes. And we started working on these. We cut them apart. We fused them to their fusible fleece. And I showed you how I did some of my quilting. And of course we did shapes because it wasn't that big a project. So we did the moon, the pumpkins, and a nice spider up in the corner. So then I took this home and I thought, oh, let me try doing the mitered corners on it. And I looked at it and I thought, holy, that is pitch black. Which is really nice for the placemat, but it's not very good for viewing on the TV camera.
Yeah, I can't see it very well.
Can't even see what I did, but take my word for it, they're lovely, and I'll show you this close up. So where we left you off was the placemat and the backing. So I'm sorry, I brought another set so that you could actually see this and follow along. So let me get better colors for you, and then I'll show you my finished project at the end. All right, here we go. So we now have a backing fabric. This is fun. I did this one before.
It's cute.
This is chicken wire because, of course, I have all the funny animals and things from the farm. And
Adorable.
This one I quilted just with a grid lines, and I did them in white because I thought if I'm using white, it's going to show up on my back, so I'm going to stay with white. But because red would be overpowering. So what we have to do now is to turn this so that it is right side down.
Okay.
And just ignore the green stuff. I'm not sure how I managed to get green on it, but it doesn't show on the other side, so I'm not too worried about it.
Perfect.
All right, and then we take our placemat and we put it right side up, and we kind of center it in the middle.
Just gonna get rid of our hurting mitts here for plaster.
So a couple things you can do to adhere this together before we start doing our mitered corners on our back, you can give it a little 505 spray and it holds it down, or you can pin it, just as long as we pin it and we make sure that this doesn't shift too much. So what would you like to use today?
I like the spray.
We're doing the 505. So we're going to give it a little 505, and we've just kind of centered it in our backing, which is a fat quarter. All right.
Give it a good shake.
Give it a shake.
Shake it like you mean it.
Yeah. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Okay, here we go. And we're going to give it a little what for, and we're going to stick that down and smooth out all the wrinkles. Now, at this point, they tell us, too, that if you want, you could do another little quilting in the center. But I think with the 505 spray, it's got enough adhesion that it's not going to go wiggling around too much. Okay?
I'm going to trust you on that.
All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a 1/4 inch seam all the way around the outside of it to make sure then it is firmly attached to our back. So are we ready for that?
Oh, I'm so ready.
All right. We're going over to our lovely Brother NQ1300. I've put my walking foot on. Chelsea and I did a little chest testing to make sure where the 1/4 inch is on my walking foot and where the needle falls. We did a test.
Testing's always good.
Testing. Do we need to come over just a little? How's that, Chelsea?
That looks perfect.
Okay, so now I'm going to just set my foot down, and I'm just going to do that 1/4 inch seam all the way around. I love the walking foot because it just flatters right along, and here we go. So 1/4 inch around the outside, just to make sure that the back and the top are not going to shift around and disappear on us. Okay? Because and that's all the quilting we're really going to do to the back part. You could do a little bit more in the middle if you wish, but if we can get this sewn nice and flat, we should be all right. So did I make my needle stay down? Can I stop? Yes, I did. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, put your needle in.
Good job, Sandy.
Down. Stop down.
Good witch. Good
witch today. All right, so we're going to get there. And you know what Chelsea's going to do while we do this?
Oh, am I going to tell a joke?
She's going to tell you a joke, because sometimes it takes a long time for me to quilt.
All right.
Made the corner. Here we go.
What do you call a witch's garage?
Oh, you know what? I think I know this one, and I had a little trouble today when I tried to park my ride. I think it's in a broom closet.
It sure
Yeah. Yes. It's also where I keep my really fun ride, my vacuum cleaner. That's my electric broom.
It's your extra fast
My
broom.
extra fast if I have to go somewhere in a big hurry. All right, so we're getting that nice 1/4 inch seam all the way around. We're going to come to the corner again. Needle is down. We're going to pivot.
Oh, Anne has a fun comment for us.
What's the comment?
There are those who test, and there are those who wish they had.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be those with the seam ripper, ripping out the not 1/4 inch.
Not 1/4 inch. And that wiggly backing, because we didn't quite get it smooth enough. So we did our test to make sure we were in the right spot this morning. And that's what those little scraps of fabric are good for.
Yep, I love saving scraps for that.
Because we can use them as leaders and enders. We can use them as little practice, and it's really good. All right, we're swinging around the corner. Oh, you know what I forgot to mention to everybody, Chels?
Yes.
Is that the pattern. This is called the Easy Mitered Placemats.
Oh, from the quilt company,
Yeah,
yes.
from the quilt company. And I forgot to mention that that's the pattern that we're following today. And we're just using the lovely Meow-Gical Knights panels and cutting them into their placemat sizes. And so we're doing this on the big one so you can get the correct scope. And this will be done according to her pattern. And then I'm going to show you what I did to change it. Isn't that always the case?
Yes.
Yeah, we change it. Okay,
Sometimes you need to do a little wiggling.
I think so. Sometimes I just need to wiggle a little. And I'm coming to my last corner, coming around. Okay, There I am. Put the foot back down, and here we go for the last little bit. Beautiful. Gonna do a little back stitch, and good. And cut. Chop, 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 chop. All right. So I think you can probably see it better, not from this side, but this side you can see that I've put a nice straight 1/4 inch line. I got a few little threads I'm gonna have to cut. All right, now I'm going to send it back to Chelsea. My counterpart. My caterpart. And we're just caterwauling today. All right. All right, so once we have that, they ask us to trim our sides. And in the pattern, we trim them. Can I say what we trim them?
I think so.
Okay, 2 inches. So, and I'll show you. So we're just going to trim all the way around 2 inches because we're making a frame for our lovely placemat. Oh, look at that, smooth strokes. I know why you did that. It's because you got tired of my little hiccup on my rotary cutter.
No, that's not why. I just find sometimes I go a little crooked.
A little crooked. I totally.
Maybe we'll cut this one in 2 strokes.
I think so, because I think our cutting mats turned the wrong ways for that. So
sure is.
Yeah, and I know that you have more room at home and can do this, but trim all the way around to 2 inches. And that's the start of our magic.
It may have misguided the 2 inches there.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll free it. We're freeing it. And don't worry about the green stuff. That's going to blend right in. Nobody's going to see the green stuff. It's part of the grass, right?
Perfect.
All right. Well, we're having a wonderful day at my sewing room, of course, because it's Halloween. And
Sandy's favorite day of the year.
Favorite day of the year. And I just love that shop. And can I say drop a name?
I think so.
Spirit of Halloween. It's a wonderful place to go and be scared. The other place that is one of my favorite haunts is Party City. Oh my goodness, you can find all sorts of costumes and props and things because, you know, when you do a Wacky Wednesday and a Tomfoolery Thursday and a Twisted Tuesday, you need props.
Sure do, Sandy.
So who's all on our thing so far today? I see, hi Sandy, hi Tina, hi Chris, hi Ann, hi Ann. I got 2 Anns.
I think they're the same Anns.
Same Ann.
2 comments from Ann.
Okay, sorry. Hi, Ann and Ann. Ann and Ann and Ann and Ann. All right. Now, here's our little trick. And I brought just the ruler that you need. You need to have one that marks a 45.
Oh, they can't see that.
Oh, marks a 45.
45 line.
Okay, so what we're going to do, Chelsea, is we're going to put that 45-degree line down along the edge of our placemat. Yeah, and we're going to slide it down till we just have 1/4 inch above the point.
Okay.
So I know that's kind of a weird thing,
Oop.
but there it is.
Right there.
45 down the side, 1/4 inch from the point, and we're going to slice those corners off. Chicka-choom, chicka-choom. And we're going to do that on all 4 corners, and we're going to get rid of the green spot.
Nice.
So 45, we're on the edge of the 45-degree
like
down the straight edge until it comes to 1/4 inch from the point, and then trim. And we're going to do that to all 4 corners. Isn't this fun?
This is fun.
This is fun. And it works out really cool. I remember the first time I did this, I actually had to go get our friend Julie and say, Julie, what in the world is this thing doing? And she says, well, I think this is what you do. And she was so right. All right, so using that 45, and I think most rulers have a 45, they have a 30 and a 60 marked on them. So all you have to do is run the edge of the placemat down the 45 line and leave a 1/4 inch. Perfect. All right, now here's where my Chelsea comes in because she is bonus at this. We want to turn a 1/2 inch seam on all 4 of these cut sides. So what are we going to do, Chelsea?
We're going to mark 1 inch.
Okay, and all I got's a pen. Oh, I'm sorry. All you get's a pen today.
Oh, let's see.
That's
There's another one.
All right, she's going to check for another pin. You know what? I'll take over and tell one joke while she looks for a marking pen. All right, here we go. What happened to the witch who flew her broom when angry?
I don't know, Sandy.
Oh, she flew off the handle. Oh, that's a good one. It's okay if we use pen. I don't think it'll show through. Pencil's good too. We just want to mark Chelsea's good little hack 1 inch, because when we fold our edge to that 1 inch mark, we will have a perfect 1/2 inch. Okay, this is good. Good. We're going to do that to all 4 sides. You got this. You beautiful.
You know, Sandy, if there's a thing I'm good at,
Yep.
marking, pinning, and ironing.
She is, and it's lovely.
I love doing that for
I
you.
love this cat. I was going to say
Caterpart?
collaboration between caterparts. Jeez. Okay, that's really tough. Anyway,
Cateration between caterpillar.
between caterparts.
I like it.
Yeah. All right. Beautiful. And one more, and then we're going to put her to work full ironing. We're just going to iron that over. And then the real magic starts. Ooh. All right. Well, I hope everybody out there who's doing Kimberbell Christmas, gingerbread Christmas with us tomorrow is all excited as I am.
I'm very excited too. I'm going to wear my holiday sweater.
Oh, and I know I'm going to dress up in a nice Christmas outfit tomorrow. I'm going to leave it a surprise as to who I will be, but I will be here and you will be here. And the class starts at 9:30 tomorrow morning, and you know we don't open till 11, but Chelsea and I will be here early to open the door and make sure you get settled and are ready to go.
We'll be here with bells on.
Bells on, I love it. Oh, you mean like this?
Yes, just
All
like
right,
that.
just like that. All
so
right.
I have my 1 inch marking here, so
Okay.
I'm just going to fold my fabric down to my 1 inch marking, and that gives me a 1/2 inch fold over.
Yeah, and it's just right on the money, and it's perfect. I love it.
I don't like having to do the guesswork when you mark on the other side.
Yeah.
I find that's just
Yeah, and
frustrating for
the
myself.
pattern does say mark on the other side and fold, but then you're trying to, where is the fold? Where's the fold? Where's that line to fold? This way you can see the line as you're folding, and as long as you get that right on the line, it's the perfect 1/2 inch. And of course you can do this with other sizes as well. If you want the perfect 1/4 inch, you draw a 1/2 inch. If you want the perfect 1/2 inch, it's 1 inch. If you want 1.5 inches, it's 3 inch. You know, you follow, and so on with our lovely math. How could you bet that quilting would have so much math included in it? You know.
You know, nobody told me that when I started.
When we started, because my goodness, you have to know degrees. You need to know measurement. You need to know how to measure things. You have to know area. You have to know perimeter. You have to, there's a lot of mathematics to it. And I quite enjoy that.
Me too.
Yeah. It's kind of precision quilting. Love it. All right. That looks marvelous, Chelsea.
You look
Fabulous.
marvelous, Sandy.
Okay, so here's our next little spot.
Give us a little extra rub at the bottom here.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
I decided to not be as ironed
Oh,
as the
it
rest of
probably wasn't quite as hot as we needed to be.
I think what actually happened was I was just getting impatient.
Okay, sometimes we do. That's right.
That's my honest
All
answer.
right, now to make a mitered corner, we are going to fold this in half, well, on the 45, matching up our 2 edges that we just ironed. Make it nice and even. That's a girl. And there's our point. There's our corner. So these are now the backings are right sides together. The front is bent in half or on 45, and we're going to sew that as a 1/4 inch right along that edge. How's that sound?
That didn't pin right through.
Oh.
I was hoping it'd go right through.
Okay.
I was like, let's make this easier for Sandy.
Okay.
Never mind.
Never mind. We
Never
got
mind.
this.
And be careful when sewing to not stretch because this is bias here.
Yeah, it's a bias on that side. So this is our first wonderful mitered corner. And we're going to sew it as a 1/4 inch. So that's why I got that. Oh, got the pin. I just want to pull it out a little bit so I can get my foot under there. Okay. It's a little fat on that side. It's a good thing we have our walking foot.
I guess I could have pinned it the other way and then you drive to the fat side.
That's okay. We will. She did tell us that when we did this is to do a little back stitch after you get started, right? Back stitching. Okay,
You know what I
that's it.
sometimes do when the corner's fat?
Yeah.
Is I start like 1/2 inch in and then
Oh,
just back
and
out
then
to the
back
corner.
out. You're
And then I
right,
drive
that
forward.
Probably works really well. So
I find
I'm
sometimes
just
that helps.
getting to the corner, just going to back it up. She said to do that and then cut it. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Ooh, there it is.
Oh, I switched
1/4
this over,
inch.
so Sandy.
That's okay, 1/4 inch. You'll see that as a 1/4 inch. Okay, and we do this to all 4 corners. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
Shall we keep pinning?
I think we shall keep pinning because we'll pin all 4.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there it is. You can see it. Isn't that cute?
All right.
So cute.
Now,
Okay.
when you see this, don't worry. That's what we want.
We want that. We want it to look like that. We want all 4 corners to look like that.
So I'm just going to pin up all 4 corners
Okay.
maybe for Sandy.
That would be wonderful. All right. So let's see what else is happening. So we have Kimberbell event tomorrow.
Yep, you might see there's a new Kimberbell class on the web. It's Kimberbell Stitch and Rewind. It's a 1-day event that is happening February 21st, and it is available for signing up. It's an 80s theme.
It's 80s theme. Can you believe it? Maybe we'll be rocking some big hair.
Maybe we'll have a
A
boombox.
boombox, maybe some shoulder pads, some pretty fun colors. I can't wait. That should be I'm going to have to do a little, check back and see what we wore in the 80s.
I think you need leg warmers,
Yeah, leg
tights.
warmers, tights, yeah. Yeah.
bright colors.
Bright colors, big hair. I can't wait. It should be fun.
We'll have to backcomb everyone's hair that
Yeah,
day.
and make sure they're all just really wild, eh? It should be fun. We'll do a little scouting out and see what my outfit's going to look like.
Might have to hit the thrift store.
Yeah, I think so. Either that or we're going to have to do some, Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Sandy. Did I pin them the right way?
Yeah, I just got to get it. I just got to get it going the right
It's
way.
like, which way did
Where'd my go?
I do it backwards?
No, you did it perfectly wonderful. So let's just get that settled on there. Take a few stitches and back up. Oh, that is so perfect. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit the go button instead of the backup button.
I love it.
I like the backup button too. There we go. All right, let's pull that out. Okay. All right, just make sure that that guy gets under, and I'm not, making it. There we go. Okay, and keep going. And back up. All right, there we go. Another one done.
Very good job, Sandy.
And another one done, and another one's done.
And another one bites the dust.
I love it. Okay, and we got 2 more corners to do. So put that under the edge of the walking foot. Lower that little presser foot.
Sandy, would we like another joke?
Oh, I think we should have another joke.
Okay. Why did the witch take a nap?
Oh, I'm not sure, Chelsea. Why did the witch take a nap?
She needed to rest a spell.
Oh my goodness, that is just the best. And then people always ask me, where do you get the jokes? And I sometimes wonder if they would like to do jokes like I do, or if they're trying to avoid where I found them. It's hard to tell. All right, one more corner.
I think the answer is they want to do your jokes.
They want to do my jokes, okay.
how do you find so many jokes?
Okay, so
That's the question.
all right, so they have to be clean. They have to be kind of PG, right? So when I look up jokes, I always add the words for kids.
That's a good idea.
So that way, all of the jokes that come out, there's never anything that might be controversial.
I have never added the words for kids, and
Yep.
sometimes I get some of those jokes that I say,
Yeah,
I
you
can't
think-
tell that.
No,
Nope.
no, that joke's gonna make me blush. Yep. Or worse, get me in big trouble because we don't want to be demonized, right? And is that
Demonized.
Yeah, isn't that
demonetized?
demonetized? I like demonized. Isn't that what they do to us on Facebook when we say bad things?
We
All right, here you come back,
could
Chelsea.
call it demonetized
Demonized
today.
today.
I think it's perfect.
But it is demonetized. No, how do you say it?
So, Anne asked, who is an 80s ladies?
Who is I? Well, I got to tell you, I started working in the 80s.
Ooh.
Yeah, I graduated high school, did the university thing, and started working in the 80s. So that would be the 81 and onward. So yes, I'm an 80s lady. And I did have a marvelous time in the 80s. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were
Were you even born
I
yet,
was
Chelsea?
only alive for 1 year of the 80s.
I love it.
And when I say 1 year, I mean 3 months.
Yeah. That is so cool. All right, so what Chelsea has done is turned our placemat, the edges right side out, and she's just using her little trick of using a pin to make our little mitered corners poke out. Oh, she does that so well. That's right. Okay, so we're going to do that to all 4 corners and get them to lay as flat as we can.
We sure are.
Yeah. And then we're on to the last step of how you finish this placemat. It's looking really good, Chelsea.
Yeah, it is.
Remember how it looked on the back side when we did it? It looked like a little tray with edges. So as
Yeah.
soon as you turn that around, you've got your mitered corners. And if there's any little threads hanging out, we'll cut them, trim them off. I have my little scissors. See a little thread poking out. Anyways, and then we're going to give it a really good press.
Are we?
Yeah. And
The
then
royal we?
the royal we, yeah.
I'm just
my royal we, my little, my catter part here.
Catterbird.
Catter part's going to give it a press, and then we're on the last thing we do. All right. And that's how you make a really cool mitered corner placemat. And you don't have to bind it because you're bringing the back to the front, mitering the corners and finishing it off. Oh, I like it, Chelsea. You're doing fabs. Look at that. That is beautiful.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go in,
Mm-hmm.
smooth it all out. And get
Yep.
my ironing board up with it.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing a little
Yep. Just,
finessing
Yes.
before I get there.
I think it's massaging it, right? You massage the fabric, the corners, and make sure it all lays down really nice,
Well,
and then we'll press it.
I feel like when I massage it, it's more likely to cooperate with my wishes.
Yes. Better than taking the iron to it and go, but this is, yeah, like that.
Because sometimes when I don't massage it, it's not as friendly.
Okay. All right. So while she's ironing, I'm going to tell you another joke. So how did the witch get around when her broomstick broke?
I don't know, Sandy.
She witch hiked.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, she had to catch the Uber, I guess, or ride share of some sort. Maybe there was a double tandem broom available.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
We should get a tandem broom,
We should
Sandy.
get tandem brooms and we could just fly together.
Yeah, we should.
Yes. All right.
It'd be a faster way to get to work.
That's right. And we live down near each other, like almost within spitting distance of each
could.
other. We could do it.
If I get a broom, I could
Yeah.
pick you up on the way,
Yeah, and then
and then we'll come right here.
Yeah, that would be
It
awesome.
would be very
Good
efficient.
morning, Miss Anne. How are you? Ooh, there's something coming in. Okay, we
got
got a show
something
and tell.
exciting.
Oh, okay. Hurry up. We got to finish this thing so we can do a show and tell.
Okay, here
Okay.
you go, Sandy. I'm
All
sending
right.
this over.
So the last thing you would do to this now is to do a 1/4 inch seam. And actually, now that I want to do sharing, I don't want to do that. But I'll show you what I did on mine, and then you can see how it turned out. And I lost mine. Any idea what I did with it? There it is.
There it is. You did it.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can see. Let me show
let's
you
close
on.
up.
Oh, yeah, I just rolled over the broom again. I just fell off the stool. Okay, so when I was done and I pulled it forward, I did it right along the edge, about 1/8 of an inch, just to hold that down. With the bigger area, you could probably bind it a little wider there, but I did 1/8 right along the placemat. And you're going to look at this, and we're going to do it on the big one before you put the animals out. Can we show one thing?
I did so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was really excited.
I did okay. We're going to do a quick top. You'll notice that on this placemat, this turns out to be about 1 inch of fabric, or 1.5 inches, and it's quite a large border. It's okay for a multi-print like this because it doesn't seem to make any difference. But when I did mine, if I had done that thick a border, it would have covered up the hat, most of the side railings. And I thought, no, let's just reduce the size of what you leave on the outside. So instead of cutting it at 2 inches, I cut it at 1 inch, folded the half in like you do normally, and then what it turns out to be is just like a little binding. It's only 1/2 inch wide, and you just do a quick little stitch, and there's your placemat. So that is the Meow-Gical Night placemat. Isn't that adorable? Absolutely adorable. And that's all I can say about this lovely easy mitered placemat by Karen Montgomery from the Quilt Company. Okay, I'm just going to put it back on us for just a second, and then we can get our show and tells ready to go.
Someone might have brought us some fun things.
Oh my goodness.
And I might have decided I needed a hug.
I want all of these ones. Aren't they beautiful? They're beautiful.
All right.
Ooh.
So Sandy, who do we have?
Well, this looks like
A Highland cow.
Highland cow. Look at the funny
Cute.
face. Look at that. Oh, I want this one. That's the Highland cow.
Okay.
So these are our funky friends, aren't they?
They are. They're
Yeah.
new patterns we're going to be having.
There's the Highland cow. Okay, what else have we got, Chels?
An iguana.
Oh, iguana?
Look at his little.
Does he have a little frilly dillies?
He has frilly dillies
Oh my
down
goodness, frilly dillies. Oh, and look at his little legs. Oh,
here. Yeah, little
my.
legs.
Oh my God.
He's
How cute
cute.
is that?
All
So we've
right.
got iguana. Oh, you have a giraffe. This is so cute. Wouldn't newborn babies love this? Look at the
That's
little.
pretty cute.
Look at the little fuzzy tail and the mane.
It's
Oh, and his little feet. Oh my God. Oh, getting in the spirit for Christmas. This little looks like
Snowman.
a snowman. Isn't he cute with his carrot? Hey, speaking of carrots, what did one snowman say to the other?
I don't know, Sandy.
I smell carrot. All right,
That's
anyways,
cute.
there's the snowman.
Do I do yours?
I'll do
my
mine.
last. Donkey.
Donkey. Look at that
I like his
donkey.
little hair.
Now, if I could only do that ogre voice. Donkey. Do speak a donkey.
Donkey.
Oh, oh, oh.
That's all I got.
And that's all I got too.
And a raccoon as I bob myself in the face.
That raccoon has got a tail on it. Oh my
Came out of
goodness.
nowhere.
And it just poops right up there. I love it.
I was not prepared for
She-
that.
No, that was just, yeah. That tail was amazing. Oh my goodness. These are
cute.
adorable. So these are all the new funky friends that patterns and samples that Anne brought back from market. I think they're just adorable. I
I'm
love
excited.
that Highland cow.
So cute. Tail came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Pinky. All right, we have one more joke before we let these beautiful people go.
Oh, ready.
All right, okay, so what sound might you hear a witch's cereal make?
Snap, cackle,
I love it.
Good.
That's a good one, she says. All right, everybody. That's actually comes to the end of our Halloween. Oh,
Don't worry, there's
Don't worry.
all day left.
there's all day today left for whatever you want to do for Halloweening. But that's it for us today on Facebook and YouTube at My Sewing Room. But do come and visit us.
Yes,
I think that
please
would
do.
be fun. And if you need anything, give us a call
Or an email.
or an email.
Or do an online order.
Or an online order, but come on in and visit. We would be just so excited to see you.
We sure would be.
All right. Thanks everybody, and no Facebook tomorrow.
No Facebook.
No Facebook tomorrow because we're doing our Kimberbell gingerbread Christmas event. Okay? And we'll be back on Monday with a Monday Minute.
Yay!
Yay! All right. Thanks everybody.